Welcome to Puma News. I'm Ajaleen.
And I'm Rizika. We have important events coming up for the seniors.
It's very crucial for seniors to know all these dates in order to be successful.
Hey, you!
Me?
No, the locker.
Silly, the locker doesn't talk.
Are you a senior?
Yeah, I'm in the 12th grade.
Do you know all the important upcoming events?
Nope, I just want to graduate already.
Well, we have some things to tell you.
Here are some important dates for seniors. May 20th is Senior Cleanup Day, and if your attendance is not at 90%, you are required to go. Also on May 20th is Clearance Day, which means that you get your papers signed by the department head so that they can clear you for graduation. On May 23rd is graduation practice. If you have already pre-ordered your cap and gown, you can come at 9, but if you didn't order your cap and gown, it's $45 and you have to be at school by 7:30 to pick it up. May 24th is also graduation practice, which is at 9 a.m. And on May 25th is graduation at 1 p.m. down at the football field.
Keeping the library clean is very important to all of us. Many students go to the library to do their homework, study for tests, and do group work.
This is one of the reasons why we cannot eat in the library. Now let's talk to EK about the importance of keeping the library clean.
So right now we're going to talk to EK about the trash problems in the library.
Okay, can you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm E.K. Keith. I'm the librarian here at Burton High School.
Okay, so we just wanted to ask your opinion about the trash in the library.
Well, trash happens in the library. It's not a great thing because I am the person who ends up cleaning up most of the trash when students leave it on the tables or on the floor or at the computer stations.
Has there always been problems with trash in the library?
There is a problem with trash in the library insofar as I do end up cleaning up after people for simple things like pieces of paper that someone doesn't want, candy wrappers, which really shouldn't be eaten in the library anyway. And there are several trash cans as well as recycling bins and compost bins around the library, definitely at the doors, but in other spaces in the library. So it's never that far to go to actually get to a waste receptacle.
Why can't students eat in the library? Like, are there any problems that it causes per se?
The reason students can't eat in the library is that previous to our reconstruction, we had a rodent problem, and food attracts mice. So I'm not looking to have mice back in the library.
Okay. What can students do to keep it clean?
Really, students can clean up after themselves. So if you print out a piece of paper that you don't want, you can put it in the recycling bin. If you have some other trash, put it in the trash, the recycling, or the compost.
Okay, and just one last question. What kind of consequences do you think students should get if they litter in the library?
Well, that's a tough question. Since there's only one of me and over 1,000 students, I mostly ask people to clean up after themselves. If I don't see it happen, there really isn't a whole lot I can do. Like there's a level of a need for people to take responsibility for themselves and for our community space that we all share, and to maintain a really nice space that we have for everyone.
Okay, thank you, EK.
You're welcome.
So from what you've seen, I hope that you keep the library clean. Back to you, Asia and Yasmin.
Next, we have Coach Campos talking about the flag football. This year was his first year coaching.
He will give us many insights about the new flag football team.
How was your first year coaching here at Burton?
It was a little challenging. It was a lot of fun. I've coached girls before, and our group of girls, we started out at best, like maybe 10, 11 girls at most. We ended up with like 8, 7 on our best days. A great group of girls, and it was a lot of fun this year.
Okay. So how proud are you of the girls' football?
Oh my God. Like I said earlier, like we had like 7, 8 girls on our best days. Most girls never left the field. They played offense and defense. We played 50-50 ball. And that really just speaks to a lot of things. Strength of character, stamina, cardio. A lot of girls played hurt. And I was really just overall just really proud, really impressed. Over and over again throughout the course of the season. Our referees were also the boys football referees, and they would like always come up to me and Coach Daniel, and tell us that, like, you know, your quarterback is better than most quarterbacks in the boys league. So that was kind of cool to hear.
Okay, so what was the toughest part about coaching the girls?
Losing girls to grades was not only a challenge, but it was disappointing. It was hard, and then having to like look at our girls and tell them they're gonna play 4 quarters or no subs against like really tough teams. It was often very physically taxing, I think.
I wondered what flag football is. Well, you guys are in luck because I interviewed 2 students who are on the flag football team to tell you guys about what it is and how it has affected them.
My name's Olive and
I'm Malia.
It's a sport like any other sport where girls can play to relieve stress. It's also competitive and what else? It's another fun sport, you know, like any other sport.
Flag football to me is like a competitive sport. Like I guess it's a way to for me to relieve stress and anger, and I don't know, I feel like big and bad when I play, so yeah. I just learned how to control my anger on the field. It gets very competitive and intense, so you have to figure out ways to just control yourself. But yeah, that's what I learned.
I would recommend this sport to girls that are competitive and then that are athletic too. And yeah.
I would recommend this sport to see girls like me. I have a lot of competitiveness and I'm very intense. And I like to run, and I'm athletic. And yeah, girls who are athletic and have a lot of compassion for the sport.
Like me.
Yeah.
Well, that's all for today. I hope you guys learned more about flag football, and maybe you guys can encourage people to join next year too.
The Beacon Center is having summer programs for all students and their parents.
The Beacon Center is offering many opportunities for students to learn and meet new people. So if you're free during the summer, then I suggest you should sign up.
Now we have a video from one of our Beacon members, Maria Abreu.
How do students from Philip Burton benefit going to the Summer Beacon program?
They benefit in many ways. They'll have a place to access services. They get to do a lot of free things in summer. For example, in one of our Adventurous F programs, they get to travel the city and they get to do fun things for free. They also will have things to do when they're bored. We have other programs like the Smash Club, employment services, and even a radio station, so you get to do media. And so you get to work out with girls boot camp, and you get to do train hard play later, weightlifting. And so there's also going to be movie nights, and so there's a lot of things that they can pick from. So they're going to benefit through fun, free services, and then they won't waste money if they get to do these free services. So many different ways.
What will students be learning? What kind of activities will they be doing?
Well, they'll be able to be creative through the Y Radio SF if they work in the media aspect, or through Adventure SF they get to learn about different neighborhoods, different activities that you don't get to do on an everyday basis, and go on different field trips. And through employment services, or Smash Club, boot camp is just either friendly competition, how to look out for resources, like how to find things, how to like advocate for themselves, and they'll just get to meet a lot of new people in summer and be around the people that they may or may not see in school.
So how many programs does it have?
It has about 9 or 10, but there will also be adult programs. So we're trying to get a program in summer for adults, whether it's just computer literacy or English or anything like that. And we want parents to do surveys so that we can start a class in summer through me, or they can find out and fill out information applications by the end of May, but they can also show up the first day in summer. And for more information about summer programs for students, they can talk to Tabasum or Grecia. For employment services, they can speak to Nina. It's also for adults and youth, but for youth it would be easier if they start looking for work and filling out applications now for summer, because some of the deadlines have already passed.
Thank you for watching Puma News. Once again, I'm your host, Rizika.
And I'm Angeline.
Signing out.